Hi guys, it's Victoria here. Welcome to my channel. Sorry for those who have been following me and realized that I missed the video on Tuesday. It's just happened. I was a bit undermotivated, didn't have an idea on what kind of video to shoot, and so I thought I'm not gonna push myself, I'm gonna let this go and I'm gonna focus on the next ones coming up. So today we are going bulk store, unpackaged store shopping together. I have a very long list of things that I would like to buy that I'm going to share with you in a moment, but I'm just going to show you what I'm doing now or what I'm prepping. Basically, I'm prepping the glass jars. So you can see here, I organized them per size. So I have some like bigger ones here. I have slightly smaller ones here, and then we're going down in size, and then back here we have these tiny ones. So now I just have to figure out with the list, more or less, how many of these do I need to take with me. So I have my list here of the things that I would like to purchase in the zero waste store today, or at least these are the things that I would like to fill up my pantry with. I might not be able to buy everything in this one store that I'm going to today, which is the Lentils in Vienna, in the 2nd district, if I'm not mistaken. It is one of the oldest bulk stores in Vienna. And they have a pretty good selection. I've been there once before, and I put together a list of various things that I will either be able to buy there, or if not, then I will get them somewhere else in another kind of supermarket or in another store. So basically I have a long list with 19 items or 19 products that I would like to purchase, but I'm pretty sure I won't be able to buy them all in this one bulk store, but we'll see. So let's go through the list, shall we? So sodium bicarbonate for baking shouldn't be a problem. Walnuts, not sure, we'll see. Unsalted pistachios, again, not sure, but we'll see. It also depends on the price, if I will buy them or not, because these can be quite pricey in a zero waste store. Cranberries, unsweetened, unsugared. Well, probably unsweetened is a bit of a hard one, but at least not sweetened with sugar would be good. It's already hard to find that. Then dates, garlic powder, onion powder, this shouldn't be a problem. Cinnamon also shouldn't be a problem. Then I added vanilla sugar to the list, which I have never bought in a bulk store, and I usually buy it in these little paper packets. But I figured since last time I dropped my list. But I figured since last time in another bulk store I could buy baking powder, maybe they also sell vanilla sugar in bulk without packaging. We'll see. I also put vanilla essence or vanilla extract on the list. That's probably not gonna happen, but we'll see. Then I have pine nuts, red lentils and green lentils. This shouldn't be a problem. Also the whole wheat flour and the all-purpose flour should be easy to get. Dried chickpeas shouldn't be a problem. Unsweetened cacao powder also should be available. Chamomile tea. Now this is gonna be interesting whether or not they have it. Usually these bulk stores have a tea section, but not all of them has chamomile tea in bulk. So let's see if they have it. And the final thing is sunflower seeds that I would like to get, which should be okay. So let's see which glass jar should I take for what. So I would say for sodium bicarbonate, this should suffice. Then walnuts, well, the walnuts should need a bigger one, maybe this size. Pistachios, also a bigger one, maybe this size. Cranberries probably a smaller one, maybe this one. Dates, well, dates probably a bigger one. And then we have all these powders, so garlic powder, onion powder, these small ones. Cinnamon, this one. Vanilla sugar and vanilla extract. I will take this small one for the vanilla sugar. And we'll see if they have even vanilla extract. I'm not taking a jar for it. Pine nuts, I'm gonna take a small jar. Red lentils and green lentils require bigger jars. Then we have the whole wheat flour and the all-purpose flour, which also need bigger jars. Chickpeas, well, for chickpeas I would also need quite a big one, so let's take this one. And then, I mean, what I'm saying now, what will go in which jar, that's probably not gonna happen exactly the way I'm saying it now, because when I'm there, I'm just gonna take whichever jar gets into my hand for the amount of things that I would like to buy. Cocoa powder could be one of these small ones. Chamomile tea could be this one. And the sunflower seeds could be also one of these small ones. So basically I have 5, which I'm leaving here, and I'm taking all these with me. I'm back from the zero waste store, and this is everything that I got, and these are the 4 jars that I didn't fill up because they had a few things that, or they didn't have a few things that I wanted to buy. However, there were some surprises that they had and I didn't think that they would have them, so that's good. I paid overall 35 euros and 38 cents. Well, you will be able to decide whether or not it was worth it or not. I'm gonna go through everything and tell you how much, like what is the weight of the thing and how much did I pay for each of the individual things. This store is a little bit different system-wise than the one that I went previously. In the previous one I had to write the weight of the glass jars by hand with a marker pen, and then they deducted it manually. In this store they have an electronic system where you have to get this sticker with the weight of your jar, and then they scan this one before they weigh it, and then they deduct the weight based on that. I guess this is faster at checkout, but also faster for the person to take the sticker and then just put it on rather than writing it by hand. However, it's obviously less sustainable, and you also will have to think about how to remove these stickers afterwards, which I prefer clean jars over jars with stickers, as you know. So I much prefer to write the things on the bottom. I have another sticker with a handwritten weight here from another store, so they there used like a painter's tape and then wrote it by hand on, like the weight on it by hand. That's a third kind of system. So yeah, they all have different systems. I think, like me personally, I prefer the one with the marker pen. Anyway, I'm gonna go through this quite long bill with you and go one by one to see how much did everything cost that I got. So I got whole wheat flour. The whole wheat flour cost 2.90 euros per kilo, but this one is only 454 grams, So I paid €1.32 for this amount, which for me, of course, it's more expensive because I could buy bio flour probably for around the same price when it's on sale. So probably like 1 kilo of bio flour is around €1.30 when it's not on sale, and when it's on sale you can get it for as little as 99 cents per kilo. So obviously this is more expensive, and of course the packaging of flour is most of the time in paper, so it's not as bad as if it would be in plastic. But since I don't use that much flour and I would have to store them away somewhere, the back pile of it, I rather buy smaller amounts and then refill the jar that I have than, you know, having all kinds of paper bags all around my place. Then I got also all-purpose flour, which was interestingly more expensive than the whole wheat. For me, that's a surprise. Usually the white flour is cheaper. Anyway, this is 417 grams of all-purpose flour, and it cost €1.54. The kilo price is €3.70 for this one. I also got red lentils, and the red lentils were €4.43 for 534 grams. So this is a little bit more than a kilo. So this is a little bit more than half a kilo, and the kilo price for this one is €8.30. I also got chickpeas, only a small jar because I already filled my bigger jars with other stuff. And anyway, I still have some chickpeas. Well, I have also from everything a little bit, actually, still almost from everything, but I like to think about what is going to run out soon. That's why I am stocking up on these. So the chickpeas are 294 grams and they cost €6.20 per kilo. So I paid €1.82 for this amount of dried chickpeas. Then I got brown lentils. They are 426 grams. They are €6.60 per kilo, and I paid for this amount €2.81. I also got some dates from Tunisia. What I liked about this store is that for each product, they write on their label where they are from. So the dates are from Tunisia. It is 248 grams. Normally they are €17 per kilo, and I paid for this amount €4.22. Then I got walnuts. Walnuts I completely ran out of. The walnuts are from Hungary and the walnuts cost €33.50 per kilo. Very expensive, mind-blowing. I got 132 grams of walnuts and it cost me €4.42. Normally I buy my nuts and walnuts in Lidl because that's the cheapest. But it comes in a mixed packaging of plastic and some kind of metal, so it's not even recyclable. So this time I invested in these walnuts. Then I got cinnamon, Ceylon cinnamon, and this cost €70 per kilo, but I only got 55 grams and this cost €3.85, this much. Then I got cacao powder. They only had this much. I would have filled the glass jar if they had more, but I took the last of it. This was €23 per kilo. This is 44 grams, so actually the cacao that I have is less than the cinnamon. Let's see how long it will last. I paid €1.01 for this amount of cacao powder, unsweetened. I also got some sodium bicarbonate for baking. So this is the one that you can use for baking and cooking. There is another version that you can use for cleaning, but this one you can also use for cleaning as well. So this one is 216 grams and it costs 4.20 euros per kilo, and I paid 91 cents for this amount. I got pine nuts. The pine nuts are 70.50 euros per kilo, but I only got a little bit, 44 grams, and I paid 3.10 euros for it. I would say in Lidl, for the same amount, I would pay around less than 2 euros, but it's unpackaged. And that one is in a plastic packaging. Then, sunflower seeds, I also got them. Apparently you can replace cashews with sunflower seeds in some recipes, so that's what I want to try. I haven't had sunflower seeds at home since I live here in Austria, I believe. I can also snack on them, but mostly I just want to try to use it as a replacement for cashews in some recipes. The kilo price for cashews is way higher than the kilo price for sunflower seeds. Obviously, cashews, you have to import them from somewhere. Sunflower seeds, you can get them from the area. They cost 7.10 euros. It's 113 grams, so I paid 80 cents for filling up this jar. We are at the last few products, so I wanted to get onion powder and garlic powder. They didn't have any of the two, but they had garlic granules. So I decided to go for that because then I can grind that one up freshly and then it will be more delicious and more fragrant. So that's actually a good thing. It's 52 euros per kilo. But this is only 23 grams, so this costs 1.20 euros, and I can grind it up and refill my other jar with the garlic powder. I also wanted to buy onion. They didn't have that, but surprisingly they had vanilla sugar, which I didn't expect that they would, and it cost 12.50 euros per kilo. I got only 36 grams in here. This is just for baking. And it was 45 cents for this small amount. And finally, I got, again, like a floss refill because last time when I went to a bulk store, they didn't have this kind of refill for the glass container that I have, this small one. They had a paper packaged one that has to stay in that paper package, and it is quite bulky for what it is actually. So I have that one, I'm using that one now, but I have the glass jar for this size, so I decided that since I'm already in the store, I'm gonna get one and then just have it on stock for later. So this was not on the list, but this is the exact one that I need in the glass container that I have, so that's why I decided to get it. What I couldn't get was chamomile tea. They had a few versions of teas, but not many. Like, their selection was not very good. I would say the selection in the Chrysler from my previous video is way better, from my previous zero waste store haul. I couldn't get the onion powder. I couldn't get pistachios. They had salted pistachios, but it was quite pricey. I'd say over 3 euros per 100 grams, so I decided not to go for it because anyway that's not what I needed. And they didn't have the cranberries, which were not sweetened with sugar. They had cranberries, but it was sweetened with sugar, unfortunately, so I decided not to get it. And finally they didn't have vanilla extract, but that I really didn't expect that they would have. Actually, in Austria, it's actually very hard to get your hands on vanilla extract overall. I don't know why. Maybe I should make my own. We'll see. So yeah, that's it. Now I'm going to refill some of the jars that are running out, and I'm going to make a curry powder that I'm gonna show you. Hi guys, so I am just editing the video and I wanted to combine the whole section of this video with the refill section. However, we're already over 20 minutes, so I decided we're gonna make a second video with the refill of the jars that are going to be refilled with these products and some other like kitchen pantry restock refills we're gonna do in the next upcoming video. So subscribe to the channel if you are interested to see that video, and until then, if you haven't seen my previous videos, check them out, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.